I'm singing today. Okay, Judy Lee's pretending like he's a dog. He does a lot of this. Saturday.
I walk around between heaven and hell, the path after that only God can tell. Now will I walk those golden streets, or feel a fire below my feet?
It's Monday, June 22nd, and you're here for the People's Patriot Project WeP3 Weekly Debrief. We are currently listening to WeP3 Radio, produced with the partnership of Reads Across America Radio, with the mission to remember the fallen, honor those who have served, and to teach the future generations the value of freedom created by the men and women who have served our country. Currently playing on WeP3 Radio, Matt Williams, Heaven and Hell.
You know a safe-ish home security solution when you see one. The stuff that kind of seems like it works, but doesn't. The key under your welcome mat, the security camera that isn't a real camera, the guard dog on duty sign when everyone knows the dog is Mr. Buttons. The thing is, safe-ish doesn't actually keep you and your home safe. But ADT can help. With smart, easy-to-use security you can rely on. Don't settle for safe-ish. Get ADT.
Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
left, your left, your left, right, your left. Hey, we're coming in hot. Mark Peterson here with
Andrea Eichmann.
you guys are gonna have to give us a little feedback on the noise because we're not in control of our space here right now. This is what the second week in 3 weeks that we're not on base and in space and doing what we're supposed to be doing. So we apologize. If it's terrible, we'll cut the show and it is what it is. But we come here every Monday at 4:30. You call that 16:30 in the military to share our WeP3 debrief. And what an amazing, exhilarating. I had one hiccup today. I'm not real happy about it, but we haven't found the resolve or with all the pieces, but amazing good things happening today. We just got done on a little tour of the Salvation Army. I want to make sure I say the name right. It is Adult Rehabilitation Program.
ARP.
And holy cow. You know, if you have that vision of this musty, dingy, unkept, dirty, nasty, not the case. Not the case. Oh, thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you,
for
Jeremy.
letting us know.
Yeah.
That show goes on. The show goes on. So we got the chance to go hang with Zolly Gibson today, who's the intake coordinator for the ARP. Adult, yeah, but when I say ARP, I think about the other thing, ARP, the thing that you're signed up for. Yeah, I don't have a card. You probably got a platinum card.
I just barely joined, but thank you.
But holy cow, what an inspiring day of greatness. And so here's the deal. It's not just about veterans and first responders, but Foley is a veteran that we met with the Army. And so, yeah, we don't have all of our stuff again today. So Andrea's doing it from the side. I don't have my noisemaker. Well, that's another conversation. We got to talk about that too, I suppose. But it's not all veterans at the Salvation Army, but
It's anyone.
they will take anybody if they're willing to work on themselves. And the great thing for like veterans that might be in that space, they do not take any of your benefits. So everything that, like, let's say you're
Or 10%.
somebody- yeah,
10%, you get $171 a month.
whatever your rating is, it gets
Take it.
accumulated. No need to spend money in the space. They clothe you. They give you your place to stay. Super clean, the cleanest program I've ever seen, to be honest with you.
Nip and tuck.
And again, not military.
No,
They feed you.
seven
So they clothe you.
7 times a day they feed you.
Kevin, they did say that. Oh, the playlist here is a little bit gonna have to.
Disclaimer right here, right now.
Anyway, so we are right around the corner from the Salvation Army. We found a place to tuck away just so we can brief or debrief our people in our network. And so I stole your thunder at the start of the show, but I was excited. I don't follow. We did that on another show last night. We talked about it, but well, some people we're here. Some people.
We come here every week at 16:30. Have you guys heard this yet? Listen, we come here to share. This is about us, and then we're going to talk about who we had on the show last night, who's coming up. This is all about us and what we've been doing, and today's just been full. So here we are at our debrief, wanting to hear from you. Let us know what you think. Okay, you guys, so that Salvation Army trip. When you go to the Salvation Army thrift store, or if you donate to the Salvation Army thrift store, so all those monies go right into these adult rehabilitation programs. They are so amazing, faith-based, but not faith-pushed. Okay. Almost everyone we met today had a moment where they found Jesus, but not everybody. Sometimes they just find themselves. And so it's a great environment to hang out in. I mean, they don't even make you quit smoking. You can hang out with your friends, you can play cards, you can watch movies. It's incredible. So you'll probably be hearing more. We're gonna book Zali and Eric, but we're full till September, so it'll be September or October by the time we get them on. But we also are kind of like just raging through our brains right now with who needs this program. So that's what we're looking at right now. So yeah, every Monday we're here, 16:30 with the dance of Peterson. I don't know what's going on over there. It's really weird to share a screen. But yeah, so we just swung in here because it's a little hot outside, and we're right next door.
Realized this was going to be the music that was going to be in here. It didn't look like it from the outside or the inside, but it is what it is. You will not hear this on WeP3 radio, by the way.
Unless,
So you know.
unless it's Shaggy. Is Shaggy a vet? I'm gonna throw that out there. Oh.
You'll hear this on WeP3 radio.
So that's kind of fun. That's kind of funny, right? So let's talk about our people from last night, because last night was an interesting little mix. Scott, who we knew from before, Scott D. Taylor, and then we had a new guy, Lewis Stockley, on with before 22 a day. Obviously it's an obvious message, so you can take that for what you think, but before 22 a day is kind of like same kind of mission that we do. Like, we want to get rid of those obstacles, those bumps, those things that fling you backwards and toss you back into the fire before you get there. And so that's such a brief way to say it, but so very similar mission. He's a very driven person. He is a coach. He's got a group. He works with small groups to kind of get through what is and what is not working for those that he's working with. The name before 22, and he does talk about first responders as well, but the name is as significant as the title, being there for them, helping them through the moment, but also being there to listen and work is the key. So I chuckle a little because that's what we're talking about. Is we got all these people that want to help. We got very few people that want to do the work. And as we visit with other nonprofits, it seems to be the same message everywhere you go. Everyone wants to help. Nobody wants to do the work. So he has two things that he would like to see in transitional protocol coming out of the military and into the civilian world. Number one, if everyone could get an MOS to help them over a longer period of time so that they're ready when they get out. He's like, I had a one day of meetings, closure, and boom, you're out, and see you around. Good luck. Number two, what if the VA could directly send people to the group as they were getting out and sent out into the world? So if they could connect, and I know it would be VA hell, excuse my language, to try to figure out who could go to what group, but they could let us figure that out, and they could just send people or let the people pick whatever it is, give them a list, whatever it is. There needs to be a way that we can get these people into some sort of groups and some sort of transitional help as they get out into the world. So that was the gist. That was Lewis Stockley with before 22 a day. And if rapper Peterson over here.
So, what?
Sorry.
What happened?
I was thinking about Mary.
Oh, we got to talk about that too. Whoa. 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 So, but let's get over last night's show, because then we actually have another show that we did last night as well. And then today's been full. today's been a full day. A lot of asks in the network, just so you guys know as well. So we got to start building the resources because we're struggling in that space a little bit right now. I'm going to put this out there. This is for all to hear because we're just about in the space where we need to do a complete freeze of spending with the WeP3. We got some things in the works. Some people have done the work and have gotten some of the things done that need to get done, and we'll see. Looks like someone was looking at her. Anyway, last night's music. Not new to us. We had the amazing Scott D in the middle. Taylor come on last night, and this guy, he's a guitarist down in Texas. He has originals, and we did have the conversation about how, you know what, you feed the family by playing the classics. If they're keeping you up, that is
Sorry.
like Scott comes on last night, and just an amazing soul person, gifted and talented guitar player, and he ain't playing the 6-string box, man. He's going all electric and putting it down, rhythm and blues, brother. And he grinds, and it's his. He took us the last thing. I'll go in reverse a little bit. The last song, it wasn't a song. He did a little bit of a, hey, here's a technique thing. We're gonna play this key and this chord, and but this is how BB King's going to do it. And then he turns around, and then he mentioned another name. I don't remember who he mentioned, but and it was just like, oh, nice, talented. And I had to remind him, hey, Mr. Taylor, not everyone has the skill set and the gift that you have. And I don't care. There's a lot of people that play the guitar that have done it for a long time that don't have the gift that Mr. Taylor has. So it's an amazing, talented, gifted musician. It's got a song called Dead Wrong. It was written by him, but for someone else. You listen and enjoy the bluesy sound flowing from the chord. There was a piece that reflects on how hard it is to find where you fit in after your service, and it's hard. It's true. He found that person, but it is still not easy. And it took some motivation to get that going for this person. And Scott was there to support him with his music, again, his gift, his talent. Another really cool song that he played was Ghost, which doesn't really sound, I mean, he said it was upbeat and happiness.
Yeah.
I wouldn't name a song about a ghost, upbeat and happiness, but because especially when he gets into saying it's about heartache, and though he does not know what inspired it, he wrote it and created it, and it's Ghost. So if you didn't get to hear those songs, he doesn't have tracks yet, so we don't have it for WeP3 Radio. I told him that's where we're at. You got to get it done, brother, so that we can get it on WeP3 Radio. And he said, absolutely, he's going to work on it. So, after the People's Patriot Project, You Got Your 6 at 6, we had the amazing opportunity to jump on board with Mean Gene Campbell, the brother from another. He's also even like a Minnesotanite that we didn't have no idea, transplanted into Colorado. And he runs the True Patriot Outfitters podcast and running a mission out there with the two True Patriot Outfitters up there. He's teamed up with Brian Romans and Adam Bird for Sunday nights at 8 o'clock, 2 hours after our show. I really super enjoyed the conversation with Gene and what he does, the way he approaches his podcast, having some real conversation, having some real pieces in, and he took us to task on that a little bit. And I love how he follows the, I don't know, but he believes in moderation. He's a moderate. And, you know, the more I thought about it, I realize I'm not a moderate, but I still am not going to blow and beat that up. Are you trying to?
I'm just trying to post. I'm not trying to.
Oh,
Can I get me out of there?
oh, yeah.
There we go. There we go. Sorry.
Sleeves.
That was me, but we're good now.
Should adjust this so your face isn't hid behind the name title.
So I need to be taller.
So fixed it. Anyway, Gene was amazing. It was great being on his show. And that's where we're at and what we did and who we, it's collaboration, man. That was kind of the theme of the night.
It was.
Everyone wants to work together. Everyone wants to get it done. And then we woke up to this day. Asks everywhere. We have an ask in Minneapolis. We have another ask here in Minnesota. We have another ask out in Louisiana. Not panic, not in pucker power yet, but it is it's time to get to work, folks. And if you're not doing the work, feelings, but I kind of feel like you're part of the problem. That's the way.
This is the theme. It's his mantra today.
Is that it?
It's been a theme, definitely.
Why don't you want to share our phone conversation?
I don't know how much I'm going to tell.
Well,
Mary is this incredible, upbeat, knows her stuff kind of person.
what's weird?
Go ahead.
What's the last name?
Yeah, it's weird because it's Mary Peterson, not just Peterson, but with an S-E-N.
Spelled with an S-E-N. And what's crazy is I have an aunt named Mary Peterson, but I thought someone typoed the meeting last week and put, like, did I type Mary? Should she work? Because M-A-R-Y, M-A-R-K.
A little close, the S-E-N.
He's calling me Mary. I didn't do that.
I didn't. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Shaggy, if you're listening. Okay. Okay. So it said she's good at what she does, and what she does is she's gonna help us raise some funds. We're looking at a 3 to 4 month plan and having some awesome gatherings and bringing in some fundraising that will help us build to our
So here's the deal.
big goal.
Mary, amazing Mary. So I don't leave any stone unturned. And I see a stone, I turn it over. Most of the time there's nothing there. Every once in a while you'll see something. I'm like, oh, should I poke at that? So I will, I'll poke at it. And sometimes we get into these grant writers and these people that say they can fund and these people that say they can market. And the first thing out of their mouth is, yeah, give me the money. Show me the money.
They just take your money.
Show me the
do
money.
anything.
You are poking the
They do.
bear. We had a group. Take it.
No, an individual, really.
Take it.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Yep.
Crabby.
Past. It's in the past. It didn't work.
Yeah.
We won't revisit it. But I think Mary's the real.
So I asked Mary. I said, I need to tear the Band-Aid off. We started the conversation. We have good
Or
yeah, thank you. Good report. And I'm like, okay, Mary, stop talking. I need to know something. Find a value in what the People's Picture Project is doing. And said yes. Outstanding. A lot of them say that. I then asked, I said, do you want to be a part of what we're doing? And she said, yes. We had suggested that we would offer a commission. And she's like,
highly advised against. Doesn't look good. The investors don't like to see that, which makes sense.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. I think it's a real deal. I'm hoping it's a real deal. I watch her materials online. I see and watch what she does. We're going to do some more investigation. and we're gonna. She's a lunker. She's a lunker. I don't know if that's very make
What'd you
people,
say?
but she's a lunker, like that big fish.
Oh my gosh. I mean, if you're a fisherman, it's
The numbers she's telling us are
we're
ridiculous.
gonna
Like,
jump in with it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna jump in. So we're
so that was our
finally gonna,
meeting.
it was good. Very good.
Today I went and picked up food for, it's not about me, but one of the things we did is we picked up some food for a veteran in need here in Minneapolis, and we will be delivering that right after we're done doing this.
And then we can talk to a couple if the Salvation Army program would be a program for them. If not, you guys, it's kind of tough.
Did you just hear what they said?
I don't want to. Okay. Anyway, so it's tough. You have to give up your phone for 45 days. And
It's not.
it's a thing. You just gotta know they're gonna tell you that right off the bat. But it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. There are amazing. Our guests for next week.
Oh yeah.
We do
Do
have
that.
2 amazing guests for next week.
Superstar.
We're looking at Robert Heckler and Jeff Canada. Robert Heckler has the Warriors Refuge, and he's pretty serious. He's got some. I've just been looking at his stuff. His heart might be as big as Texas, or bigger. Seems like a pretty freaking good guy. So, tune in next week. You guys, we're like running our show live on Rumble these days because we can. And LinkedIn. You can watch it live on LinkedIn. And then YouTube, in addition to Instagram, Facebook. So yeah, keep your eye out for us. We'll be coming at ya.
Well, and the amazing thing, we're gonna end our show today. Like I said, Scott D. Taylor doesn't have tracks yet because he plays for everyone else. But we are gonna do one of our recent amazing artists. We got Ryan Daniel and Backwoods and Bonfires. We'll see you. Smoke clears. Face your pride.
What you city boys know about this one? Every Friday night when we do our thing, sure as hell ain't on the Broadway scene. We go into the country where the sun sets low, find a little peace and we take it slow. Now the work is done and it's time to play, picking up my baby and my Chevrolet. We head to a place city boys can't go, turning up the vibe and let the black smoke roll. Talking about the back roads that nobody knows, getting lost with you in the radio. Pretty pink toes in the shotgun seat, baby, we ain't got no other place to be except the bonfire that burns all night. I got a radical to do with everything you like, the stars in the sky and you by my side. I'm talking about back roads and bonfires. Beer's
Yeah.